Nigeria versus South Africa. Nigeria dramatically defeated South Africa to make it to the Afcon finals, aka the African World Cup. But now their rivalry has gone beyond soccer.
Scores!
After their victory, Nigeria and fans were seen celebrating by dancing and listening to popular South African music on a piano. This has sparked a fun debate online over who makes better music, and even has Nigerians claiming Amapiano. Ouch.
South Africa brought Amapiano, but Nigeria made Amapiano what it is today.
In the end, it was all fun and games, like this video where South African students honored their Nigerian teacher in the sweetest way. The Afcon finals will take place on Sunday, where Nigeria and Ivory Coast will go head-to-head. So we want to know your Sunday plans. Will you be watching the African Cup or the Super Bowl? Let me know in the comments below.
You know, Nigerians, they can show you proper drama, Cameroon Pepe, if you bring it up. But with me to do this discussion is my brother, who is very, very top on his game on TikTok and Instagram, Justice Craig. Justice, how you doing?
Well, thank you so much, my Ghanaian brother. How you doing?
I'm doing great, my brother. And so, you already know the issue at stake. We realized that when you go on Twitter, South Africans were just ordering rights and they were making videos and as if it was fun. They didn't know that Nigeria would give them a promise. What really happened? What did you hear?
Okay, this is the first time. This is the first time that South Africans would dare Nigerians in what we call social media war or cyber war. I don't think South Africans have ever engaged Nigerians in cyber war. It has always been, Nigeria and Ghana, maybe sometimes Kenya or Cameroon. You understand? Mostly with Ghana. So South Africans have never tried it before, and they tried it this time around, and they saw what it takes to drag Nigerians on social media or on cyberspace. And right now, I don't think they've recovered from it. Well, let me just give you a breakdown what really happened. It was just one overzealous South African guy who decided to be unfortunate by ordering a boat in Nigeria to a wrong location, or will I say not wrong location, and just order boat and cancel it. And he was so unfortunate enough, he should have just done it and kept quiet. But instead, he went to tweet it. He posted it on Twitter, and he forgot that Nigerians own Twitter. We are the owners of Twitter. Even Twitter knows that we own it. You understand? So he went to post it on Twitter, and upon hearing that, Nigerians said, no. We had unfinished business with South Africans before, the issue of Chidinma.
Yeah.
And we decided to ignore it. One thing you need to know about Nigerians is that we don't look for trouble. But when you bring it, we welcome it. We take it. We like to take the trouble from you. So, and we had unfinished business before, which we did not talk about. And this guy went to find trouble again. And Nigerians took it, okay, fine. We are more than 200 million people in Nigeria. Most of us, we are at least 34% of us are jobless. And no matter how jobless we are, we can afford data. We can afford to be online. I've told you on this platform before that a Nigerian can leave food and buy data. So Nigerians took it upon themselves that, okay, since you South Africans want to be unfortunate today, we will teach you how to be unfortunate. And Nigerians took it upon themselves by ordering boats at a maximum level that even boats have to suspend a lot of people's accounts. And when boats suspend their account, they create new accounts and order one. And boats have to, suspend international ordering that Nigerians cannot order again. And Nigerians moved to Uber, and they did the same thing on Uber. And when Uber suspended the whole account again, they now realized, okay, what else are we going to do right now? Nigerians started ordering food, started ordering pizza to wrong locations, started ordering plasma TV, washing machines to their houses. And it was so serious. It was so serious that their government official, the South African government account, the South African government, they have to use their account to apologize to Nigerians. What you need to know about us, we might have our differences at home. We might not like ourselves at home, but we are like siblings. We are like siblings that when you look for our trouble outside, we unite together and deal with you decisively. And you need to also understand that we have two presidents that we practically chase out on social media. You know that.
I know,
our
right?
previous president, Muhammadu Buhari, we chased him out of Twitter that he had to ban Twitter. He banned Twitter in his administration because he couldn't take the heat. And the new president came in, we chased him out. He said that he doesn't want to die early, so he refused to come on Twitter.
Enjoy your weekend.
And you want to drag and we have done it before to Guinness World Record. We dragged them and they apologized. We've dragged Grammy. So we own the social media space. Nobody wins Nigerians on social media space. So South Africans were not informed and they did not ask questions before coming. But you also need to understand that all those things, we still blame Ghana. It's still Ghana's fault.
Why would you blame Ghana over issue you have with South Africa? What's in Ghana better day for this whole thing inside? Or you miss Ghanaian trouble?
You need to understand that
It is always sweet with Ghana, I know.
It's Ghana's fault. We still blame Ghana, and like my
For doing what?
Nigerians will say, like no matter who we fight with, we still find a way to blame Ghana. Like my brothers will say, they will say, "God will punish Ghana too."
But anyway, you see, I went on the street for the first time. I went on the street when I went to church today. I was asking people that Nigerians are in battle with South Africa. Ghanaians themselves, they have issues with South Africa because there was this football match that they played, which was leading them to the World Cup. And then they gave Ghana some kind of, advantage over South Africa, and Ghana won. Since then, South African official Bafana handle has been on Ghana back to back. And so they have their own issues with South Africa. And also with Nigeria, the last qualification to the, the World Cup, which led Nigerians to destroy certain things in their stadium, that pain is also still there. And so now, two of your troublesome rivals or colleagues are fighting. Now, I went on the street and started asking Ghanaians that, who are you going to support, or who are you going to be on his side to fight the other? And shockingly, interestingly, Ghanaians will say, oh, this one we go day Nigeria that my back. We go support Nigeria to beat South Africans. Because South Africans was that kind of xenophobia act that mostly goes on in South Africa. You don't have that in Nigeria. Apart from that Ghana must go incident that happened, which, well, Ghanaians or Nigerians will also justify that Ghana did that some years back. Ghana and Nigeria had always lived in harmony and they've been in bed. And so the good news that I have for Nigeria is that in this battle, if you guys want to make it like the wrestling ring and you want to stretch your hands to hit for backup, Ghana is there for you. Kenya, from my information, I heard that Kenyans are supporting the South Africans. And so if you Nigerians have any strategy to deal with Kenyans, then please activate it. But for now, Ghanaians are with you. We are with you.
But you need to understand that Nigerians are one-man squad.
Mm-hmm. Let me tell you something.
We can take the whole Africa at once and still win.
My brother, you see, there is an animal we call elephants. Elephant is very huge. But when an elephant is stepping into the river, you see, the elephant hits into the river with his foot. Do you know why? The elephant is trying to push away all the crabs. A crab is relatively bigger than an elephant. But on a very bad day, when a crab managed to find its way into the nostril of the elephant, that is Ghana. Ghana is small. I agree. Ghana, we are your younger brothers. We agree. But we know how to trouble you. We know how to argue with you. We know how to make troubles with you, and after that, we come and make peace. Well, Nigeria might have issues with South Africa, but you should know that South Africans, they will hardly forgive Nigeria than the way Ghanaians will forgive Nigeria.
You know the issue between Nigeria and Ghana is like siblings fight. It's never personal.
Yeah.
It's never personal.
Yeah.
But South Africans can take issue as very personal.
Yeah.
And another thing you need to understand that the issue between Nigeria and South Africa were going on, Nigerians were actually fighting two war. It was two war going on. Yes, we were dealing with South Africa and we were dealing with America that day. You didn't know.
I didn't know that of the US. What really happened?
Okay. See, why we were fighting two battles at the time and we won all. And let me explain how the whole thing happened. As Nigerians were dealing with South Africans on their boats and every other thing, there's this American artist called Enisa, which the video featured one time ago.
Yeah.
It was Nigerian artist that gave Enisa publicity to Nigerian market. You know that once you're a musician or artist and you break into Nigerian market, you have blown. We have big markets.
That's a fact.
So it was Davido and some other Nigerian artists and influencers that gave Enisa access to Nigeria social media space and Nigerian market.
Yeah.
And you know the way we do, I don't know how we managed to do it, but when you unfollow our artists, we know. So one of our own discovered that day that Enisa has unfollowed the Nigerian influencers that gave her the access to Nigeria.
Yeah.
Enisa has even unfollowed Davido. So while we were dealing with South Africa, they launched another war against her by unfollowing her. So within the space of 1 hour, I mean like 2 hours, she lost 22,000 followers.
Damn, that's really huge.
So she was losing followers, that she noticed that she was losing followers. She was still trying to explain why she unfollowed people. According to her, she said that she unfollowed some people because she noticed some people were dragging her, and the people that she was following are part of the people dragging her. We don't want to know. You unfollowed our 001 Davido. You unfollowed our influencers, the person that introduced it to us. You unfollowed it, and people were reporting her account massively. So she had to apologize immediately, and she followed Davido back.
Do you people know this word patapa?
I might not relate with it. Maybe
Patapa is a musician, the guy who had the One Corner hit song. He's a Ghanaian.
Okay, the guy that did the One Corner.
One corner. Yes.
Yeah.
Now the name of that guy, Patapa, it's the real definition of Nigeria on social media. They are Patapa. Patapa. Find any Ghanaian to explain Patapa, or any Nigerian that has lived in Ghana to explain Patapa. Nigerians are Patapa on the internet. Either the mamata sweet or sweet, they go make them sweet. Anyway, Justice, thank you so much for the highlights. Okay, you were saying something.
I said we did that same issue that day and we won. And don't also forget that we also have our internal problem we are going through. We're still dealing with high cost of fuel. We're dealing with President Tinubu dealing with us. We're dealing with bad governance. We're dealing with a failed protest which we did not achieve our aim. We're dealing with a lot of our youth still locked up in prison because they came out to protest. We're dealing with a lot of things. But no matter what we do, no matter what we're going through at home, it will never stop us to defend ourselves outside.
I know.
Even
that
if
loyalty.
the Igbo guy and the Yoruba guy is fighting. Even if the Igbo guy and the Yoruba guy does not go along, or the Hausa guy does not go along, when you touch a Yoruba guy outside the country, the Igbo guy will come after you. That is where we are.
I know. And that's
we fight in our house,
good.
But please don't fight us outside.
That is good. I mean, united, they stand within. I mean, when they are going to fight out, Nigerians will come together. But when they go home, then they have their difference. That's fine. I mean, even in regular homes, we have these things there. And so, congrats to Nigeria for winning a social media banter. I'll design a plaque, since you, Justice, you are so happy that you've won a war. This is not World War II, this is not World War III. My social media war, you are happy. We'll give you your flowers. Congrats to Nigeria. But anyway, on the lighter side, let us not also disturb the business. Most of these Bolt and Uber drivers do not even know what is going on online. And so if we've done small, make we hold on small. You understand? I heard the South African government has officially apologized, and I think that's it's enough. Nigeria, means collect your heart, pick your heart, bring them down your stomach. Enough is enough. You have done your worst. Now take water and drink and go and sit down. And now let's tackle home affairs with all this energy. You understand? But in the meantime, enjoy your weekend. This is my brother, Justice Crack. Just tell them where to follow you on your social media platforms.
Well, all my social media platforms are Justice Crack. Just type Justice Crack on any social media. Even the one they will create tomorrow, I am there as Justice Crack. Thank you so much.
Beautiful. Follow him he's always up to date, consistent with up to date information in Africa, in Nigeria. Just follow Justice Crack. He's my man.
I hope the South Africans that keep lying that Nigerians started this war first will see where the whole thing started. I hope they will see the genesis, because it's so easy for you guys to say, oh, Nigerians are always coming for South Africa, without finding out the root cause of everything. You people feel that Nigerians, because we decide to ignore certain things, we that pursue our president on several occasions, and our president say when he watched one video, he was like, is this what someone can say about me, that his BP went up? This present president, when he was trying to come into office, you think Nigerians are people that you can just toy with? No, we don't look for trouble. I've always said it in my videos. I'm happy this guy mentioned it. Nigerians don't look for trouble, but if you look for Nigerians' trouble, you will collect. Like, you will so collect. And then this guy who is interviewing this our brother is saying that Africans, Ghana can forgive, South Africa don't forgive. Who told you we need your forgiveness? Oh God. It's like people don't even understand how self-sufficient Nigerians are. If you understood half of how self-sufficient Nigerians are, you never talk about forgiveness. Forgive who? We are the ones to forgive you, because you guys are always coming for us. We are the ones you offend, not the other way around. So we don't need your forgiveness. You are the one to seek for our forgiveness. We are supposed to be the ones forgiving you. South Africans can take anything as they want to take it, but we don't care. They are the ones that came for us. and they are the ones that should bear the brunt. They are the ones that should be the one apologizing to us, like some of their content creators came out to apologize to us. They are the ones who are supposed to apologize to us, not the other way around. So if they try it again, we will give them a match for their money for anything they are what. Because at the end of the day, they know that they cannot win Nigerians. They cannot. Even if they were sleeping and woke up, they can never win Nigerians. Because Nigerians are, like this guy said, Nigerians are a one-man squad. We can stand and face the whole of Africa. Us alone can face 50-something other countries, and we will not get tired. Like they mentioned about Kenya, I've never really seen Kenyans come for Nigeria. They mentioned Cameroon. I've never really seen Cameroon come for Nigerians, and some other places. The only two countries that I know that come for Nigerians all the time is Ghana and South Africa. And South Africa's own is born out of bitterness for whatever they think they are what. Out of bitterness. They keep claiming they have everything in their country, but every time we go for competition, we win them. We are always coming top, so they are never happy about it, and it's none of our fault, and neither is it our business. Are we supposed to wait for you to come and pass maths or science? Are we supposed to wait for you to come and score your goals while we sit and watch you? No, we're not going to do that. So as far as we are concerned, we know what we are doing. We know our onions, and we stand by it. Do you understand? So it is what it is. It is what it is. So I don't care how you people see it. To me, I've told you my mind. At the end of the day, you guys will be fine. At the end of the day, you guys will be fine. Because me, I don't have even strength to talk. I don't have strength. It's just that I saw these interviews. I thought, okay, at least he's saying the same thing I've always said, that Nigerians never came for South Africa. South Africa came for Nigeria first. And I'm happy that another person from another country also is, saying the same thing. Leave Nigerians alone. If you leave Nigerians out of your mouth, Nigerians will leave you alone. But one thing is, Nigerians cannot promise you when they will leave you. That's why you should be careful what you say. If you live in glass house, don't throw stones. Because when we begin to retaliate those stones, you'll not be able to take it. That is all Nigerians will do. So this war, South Africa versus Nigeria, or Nigeria versus South Africa, this is how it all started. And I'm happy that people from other countries have seen that Nigerians were not at fault. It wasn't our fault. We didn't start the war. Only people who are irrational, they are irrational in thinking, that would think that Nigerians came after these people first. It was never like that. So if you are watching this video, let me know on your thoughts on the comment section. Like, share, subscribe, and see you in our very next video. Thank you for always coming back to watch.